Hello Stars Remembered family, and welcome back to our channel where we celebrate life and honor its legacies. In this video we'll be highlighting American celebrities who have passed away today and in the last few days along with other notable figures from around the world. Before we dive in, please take a moment to give this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and gratitude. Your support truly means the world to us. Thank you, and let's begin. The music world mourns the loss of Tommy Hunt, a legendary soul singer whose powerful voice and influence on R&B and soul music will never be forgotten. His family announced that Tommy passed away peacefully in his sleep, with his only regret being that he wasn't at home. Known for his kindness and love, he urged everyone to honor his legacy by keeping his music alive. He wanted "I've Got to Be Me" by Sammy Davis Jr. to remind everyone of his way of life. Born Charles James Hunt, Tommy's journey was extraordinary. Before his music career, he served in the U.S. Army and spent time in prison while caring for his dying mother. After his release, he pursued his passion, joining the Flamingos and contributing to their timeless hit, "I Only Have Eyes for You." In the early 1960s, he embarked on a solo career, quickly earning a reputation for electrifying performances that fused raw R&B energy with heartfelt delivery. His music resonated deeply with soul enthusiasts, especially in the UK, where his connection with the Northern Soul movement cemented his legendary status, highlighted by an unforgettable performance at Wigan Casino's second anniversary all-nighter. Tommy Hunt's legacy lives on through his timeless recordings, his inspiring spirit, and the countless lives he touched. His voice and passion continue to inspire new generations, ensuring that his music will never fade away. The world mourns the loss of Bayley Hutchins, a cherished TikTok creator and registered nurse celebrated for her resilience, optimism, and inspiring journey. At just 26, she leaves behind a profound legacy after a brave battle with colon cancer. Her husband, Caden Hutchins, shared an emotional tribute. Bayley's TikTok account, at Healing with Bayley, amassed over 170,000 followers, where she candidly documented her health journey and raised awareness about early cancer symptoms. Her story inspired many to prioritize their well-being. Her sister, Ashley Rolfs, also honored her life, writing. A tribute video on Bayley's TikTok featured a clip from her wedding day set to "See You Again" by Wiz Khalifa. Despite her health struggles, Bayley remained a beacon of hope, using her platform to educate, uplift, and share moments of joy. Her impact continues through the lives she touched, reminding the world of the power of resilience, faith, and love. The entertainment world is mourning Tony Roberts, a distinguished actor celebrated for his unforgettable stage and screen performances. His family announced that he passed away peacefully at his Manhattan home from complications related to lung cancer. Born in New York City to renowned radio and TV announcer Ken Roberts, Tony's passion for the performing arts led him to attend the High School of Music and Art in Manhattan, laying the foundation for a prolific career that earned him respect in both theater and film. Roberts made his Broadway debut in 1962 with Something About a Soldier, paving the way for standout roles in productions like How Now, Dow Jones, 1967, and Sugar, 1972. Over his career, he graced 23 stage productions, earning critical acclaim and several Tony Award nominations. On film, Tony is best remembered for his collaborations with Woody Allen, featuring in classics such as Annie Hall, 1977, Stardust Memories, 1980, A Midsummer Night's Sex Comedy, 1982, Hannah and Her Sisters, 1986, and Radio Days, 1987. His unique delivery and natural charisma made him a memorable presence in every role. Beyond movies, Roberts also had a significant television career, with roles in The Edge of Night, 1965-66, The Four Seasons, 1984, and The Lucy Arnaz Show, 1985. His final performance in the TV movie Dirty Dancing, 2017, underscored his lifelong dedication to acting. Reflecting on his journey, Roberts once remarked about his frequent collaborator, "There have been times when I wished I was Woody. I'd love to have his gift, his genius, and his brain. It's a true pleasure to be around him." Married to actress Jennifer Lyons from 1969 to 1975, he is survived by his daughter, Nicole Burley. Tony Roberts' enduring contributions to theater, film, and television will continue to inspire future generations. The world honors Linda Lavin, a distinguished actress celebrated for her contributions to Broadway, television, and film. Renowned for her Tony-winning performances and her iconic role in the sitcom Alice, Lavin's career spanned several decades. She passed away at 87 due to complications from recently diagnosed lung cancer. Lavin first garnered attention with early Broadway roles, including It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman, and Last of the Red Hot Lovers, the latter earning her a Tony nomination. In 1987, she won a Tony Award for Broadway Bound, and received 4 additional nominations throughout her career. On television, Lavin became a household name with Alice, portraying a single mother and waitress. Her performance earned her 2 Golden Globes and an Emmy nomination. The show's success made her a prominent figure in the women's movement, and she became an outspoken advocate, stating, "Alice is a woman who is scared but brave. I want to show women they are not alone." Her film and TV career remained robust, with appearances in The Sopranos, The Good Wife, Bones, The O.C., and Be Positive. She also starred in films like The Intern and Being the Ricardos. Just weeks before her passing, Lavin was promoting the Netflix series No Good Deed, and had completed filming for Hulu's Mid-Century Modern. Reflecting on her journey, Lavin once said, "As an actor, I like to expose myself through the character. I have a wonderful life, a wonderful husband, and I'm grateful to still be showing up." Her impact on entertainment, advocacy, and the stage remains timeless. Hollywood honors Jan Shepard, an actress celebrated for her roles in classic TV westerns and her collaborations with Elvis Presley. Throughout her extensive career, she became a familiar face on screen, appearing in series like Rawhide, The Virginian, and Gunsmoke, among many others. Her passing was confirmed by her son, Hollywood prop master Brandon Bowl, who shared that she died of pneumonia brought on by respiratory failure. Shepard portrayed Mimi, the sister of Presley's character Danny Fisher, in King Creole, 1958, and later appeared as the wife of Danny Coana, James Shigeta, in Paradise, Hawaiian Style, 1966. Reflecting on Presley, she described him as a big teddy bear when they first worked together, but noticed a change after his military service, noting he had a lot of bodyguards around him. Born Josephine Angela Sorbello in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, Shepard's passion for acting began early. She moved to Los Angeles in 1949, joining the Ben Bard Players and training at the Pasadena Playhouse. While working as a secretary to support herself, she shared an apartment with future Gunsmoke star Amanda Blake before landing her first TV role in Fireside Theater in 1952. She quickly became a television staple, appearing in Death Valley Days, The Lone Ranger, Wyatt Earp, Tales of the Texas Rangers, Bat Masterson, and Laramie. She also starred in the sci-fi cult classic Attack of the Giant Leeches, 1959, and earned a lead role in the mental health drama Third of a Man, 1962. Beyond westerns, Shepard was a regular on soap operas, including The Clear Horizon and Day in Court, and guest starred on Perry Mason, Mannix, Land of the Giants, and The Rookies. She married actor Dirk London, Ray Boyle, in 1954, and they remained together until his passing in 2022. She is survived by her son Brandon, daughter-in-law Jen, grandchildren Riley and Haley, and extended family. Her legacy in film and television remains unforgettable. Hollywood mourns the loss of Peter Navy Triasosopo, renowned for his roles in Street Fighter and Necessary Roughness. His son, Manoa, announced his passing, highlighting his father's trailblazing influence on Polynesian actors in Hollywood. Peter died in Phoenix, Arizona, due to heart complications. Beginning his acting journey in the 1990s, Peter gained recognition as Manamana in Necessary Roughness and portrayed E. Honda in Street Fighter. His commanding presence led to roles in films like The Scorpion King, The Fast and the Furious, and Austin Powers in Goldmember. On television, he appeared in series such as Magnum P.I., Blackish, and NCIS. Fans and colleagues have taken to social media to honor Peter's warmth, humor, and wisdom, remembering him as a kind and influential figure. His legacy as a pioneering Polynesian actor in Hollywood will continue to inspire future generations. The Chicago Bears announced the passing of Virginia Hallis McCaskey, the franchise's matriarch, who became the team's owner in 1983 after the death of her father, George Hallis, the legendary founder of the Bears and a pioneer of the NFL. Under her leadership, the team secured its first Super Bowl victory in 1986, cementing its place in history. Born Virginia Marion Hallis in Chicago in 1923, she was immersed in football from a young age, attending her first NFL championship game at just 8 years old. She studied business management at Drexel University and worked as her father's secretary before fully stepping into a leadership role. In 1943, she married Ed McCaskey, and together they raised 11 children, instilling in them a deep love for the Bears. Throughout her tenure, she remained deeply involved with the team, often addressing rookies to remind them of the league's humble beginnings. She ensured her family understood the importance of not just the Bears but the entire NFL, carrying forward her father's vision of the sport as a unifying force. Despite being one of the most influential women in football, she remained humble about her role, once stating, "I haven't done anything to earn it. I still consider it a man's world, and I'm grateful to be involved." As the oldest owner in major U.S. sports, she attended every Bears game, both home and away, earning the team's deep respect. Known as the Queen of Chicago, her leadership, faith, and dedication left an indelible mark on the sport. Her presence will be deeply missed, but her legacy with the Bears and the NFL will continue to inspire future generations. The music industry mourns the passing of Irv Gotti, the visionary producer and co-founder of Murder Incorporated Records, at 54. Born Irving Domingo Lorenzo Jr., Gotti was instrumental in shaping the careers of artists like Ashanti, Ja Rule, and DMX, leaving an indelible mark on hip-hop and R&B. His family announced his death, expressing profound loss and remembering his significant contributions to music. Gotti's journey began in the late 1990s as an A&R at Def Jam Recordings, where he played a pivotal role in signing DMX, Jay-Z, and Ja Rule. He produced Jay-Z's "Can I Live" from the 1996 album Reasonable Doubt before co-founding Murder Incorporated Records in 1998. The label propelled artists like Ja Rule, Ashanti, and Lloyd to stardom. Throughout his career, Gotti produced numerous hits, including Ashanti's "Foolish," Ja Rule's "Always on Time," and Jennifer Lopez's "I'm Real" and "Ain't It Funny." His innovative fusion of hip-hop and R&B redefined the sound of the early 2000s. Beyond hip-hop, Gotti expanded into pop music, co-producing Vanessa Carlton's 2007 album Heroes and Thieves alongside Stephen Jenkins and Rick Rubin. His influence extended far beyond production, making him a key figure in shaping the modern music industry. While the exact cause of death has not been confirmed, reports indicate that Gotti faced health challenges in recent years, including strokes and diabetes complications. In 2023, he openly discussed his battle with diabetes, acknowledging its impact on his health. He is survived by his 3 children, Angie, Sonny, and JJ. Gotti's contributions to music remain legendary, and his legacy will continue to influence future generations. The world honors Jimmy Carter, the 39th U.S. president, whose legacy reaches far beyond his presidency. A leader dedicated to peace, human rights, and humanitarian work, he leaves a significant impact on national and global affairs. Serving from 1977 to 1981, Carter navigated economic challenges, energy crises, and international conflicts. He facilitated the Camp David Accords, leading to a peace treaty between Egypt and Israel. Despite obstacles, his commitment to integrity, diplomacy, and progressive policies defined his leadership. Born James Earl Carter Jr. in Plains, Georgia, he served in the U.S. Navy before entering politics as Georgia's governor in 1971. Emerging from relative obscurity, he launched his presidential campaign in 1974, positioning himself as a Washington outsider promising honesty and change post-Watergate. After his presidency, Carter redefined the role of a former president. His humanitarian efforts, election monitoring, and disease eradication initiatives through the Carter Center earned him global respect. In 2002, he received the Nobel Peace Prize for promoting democracy, human rights, and international peace. A leader who inspired millions, Carter's impact continues to resonate. His contributions to democracy, humanitarian work, and global peace solidify his place as one of the most influential figures in modern history. Brian Murphy, the cherished British sitcom actor renowned for his role as George Roper in Man About the House and its spin-off, George and Mildred, has died at the age of 92. His wife, actress Linda Reagan, expressed her enduring love, stating, "My love for you will never die. R.I.P. sweetheart." Murphy's acting career flourished in the 1970s with his portrayal of the endearing yet bumbling landlord George Roper, a character that became a staple of British television comedy. In the 2000s, he continued to captivate audiences with his role as Alvin in Last of the Summer Wine, demonstrating his versatility and enduring appeal. His agent, Thomas Bowington, remembered him as a joyful and profoundly good-hearted man. Murphy's extensive career spanned film, stage, and radio, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. He is survived by his wife, Linda, and 2 sons. His legacy as a comedy icon will continue to inspire future generations. Marianne Faithfull, the iconic singer and actress, has passed away at the age of 78. Born in Hampstead, London, in 1946, she was discovered in 1964 by Rolling Stones manager Andrew Loog Oldham, who launched her career with the hit As Tears Go By. Faithfull's career expanded into film and theater, with notable roles in The Girl on a Motorcycle, 1968, and stage productions like Three Sisters and Hamlet. Her distinctive beauty and rebellious spirit made her a symbol of 1960s London. Her high-profile relationship with Mick Jagger made her one of the most talked-about figures of the time. She was believed to be the inspiration for You Can't Always Get What You Want and Wild Horses. However, fame came with challenges, and by 1970, after her split from Jagger, she faced addiction, homelessness, and serious health struggles. Despite setbacks, Faithfull made a powerful comeback with 1979's Broken English, an album that showcased her new raspy voice shaped by years of hardship. Her sound evolved into deeper blues and jazz influences, most notably on 1987's Strange Weather. She revisited As Tears Go By multiple times, each version reflecting her artistic and personal growth. She continued to release music, collaborate with artists, and appear in films and theater productions. Her 2021 album, She Walks in Beauty, was a spoken-word tribute to Romantic-era poets, proving her creativity never faded. Throughout her life, Faithfull faced health challenges, including breast cancer, hepatitis C, and long-term complications from COVID-19. Reflecting on her past, she once said, "I always thought I would die young. I never expected to get to this age." A symbol of reinvention, resilience, and artistic brilliance, Marianne Faithfull's legacy will continue to inspire generations. Her voice, music, and fearless spirit will never be forgotten. Willie Nelson, born on April 29, 1933, in Abbott, Texas, was raised by his grandparents in a modest home where music and faith played a central role. Introducing himself to gospel music from a young age, he developed a natural talent for songwriting and singing. As a teenager, he performed at local venues and captivated audiences with his unique sound. Influenced by country legends like Hank Williams and Lefty Frizzell, he found comfort in his guitar during tough times. After high school, Nelson pursued a career in music, experiencing many challenges along the way. He briefly served in the U.S. Air Force before turning to various jobs, including being a disc jockey in Texas and the Pacific Northwest. Here, he honed his songwriting by blending traditional country styles with his one-of-a-kind lyrics. In the late 1950s, Nelson moved to Nashville to secure a recording deal, but initially found success writing for others. His big break came in the 1960s with hits like "Crazy" and "Hello Walls," which showcased his skillful songwriting. Despite these early successes, his singing career didn't immediately take off, as record labels tried to fit him into a mainstream image that conflicted with his free-spirited personality. Embracing creative freedom, he returned to Texas in the early 1970s and became a key figure in the outlaw country movement, collaborating with like-minded artists. His stripped-down style connected deeply with audiences, and during this period, he crafted his iconic image with braided hair and bandanas. Albums like Shotgun Willie and Phases and Stages in the 1970s marked his shift away from the Nashville sound, incorporating elements of rock, folk, and jazz. Red-Headed Stranger, 1975, solidified his superstar status, with its sparse arrangements and deeply personal themes. He soon became a legendary live performer, filling sold-out venues around the country, inviting fans to experience his music in its rawest form. In addition to his music career, Nelson co-founded Farm Aid to support American farmers, reflecting his commitment to community and family. Throughout his evolving career, Nelson maintained his laid-back persona and dedication to songwriting, making his music resonate across generations. While facing financial struggles and personal heartbreak, including a well-publicized conflict with the IRS in the 1990s, he reclaimed his power, using his influence and creativity to stabilize his personal situation and continue to perform. His resilience became part of his identity, and his music served not only as an emotional release for him but also as solace for his fans. Health challenges, particularly lung-related problems due to his lifestyle choices, weren't enough to stop him from performing. Nelson continued to tour, making adjustments to care for his voice and health while staying true to his principles. He also coped with the losses of close friends, including longtime collaborators like Waylon Jennings, often channeling his grief into music that spoke to the collective experience of loss and healing. Willie Nelson's music became more than just entertainment, it was an expression of love, faith, and the resilience required to overcome life's obstacles. In his later years, he used his platform for advocacy, supporting causes like animal rights, environmentalism, and veteran support. His compassion and artistry remain timeless. For 18 seconds. Willie Nelson, born on April 29, 1933, in Abbott, Texas, grew up under the care of his grandparents in a humble home where music and faith provided comfort. Exposed early to gospel tunes, he quickly developed a knack for singing and songwriting, captivating local audiences with his unique sound during his teenage years. Inspired by country legends like Hank Williams and Lefty Frizzell, he turned financial hardships into heartfelt, poetic songs. After high school, Nelson embarked on a winding music career. Following a brief stint in the U.S. Air Force and various jobs, including working as a disc jockey across Texas and the Pacific Northwest, he moved to Nashville in the late 1950s. Although he initially found success writing songs for others, his breakthrough came in the 1960s with hits like "Crazy" and "Hello Walls." However, record labels often tried to pigeonhole him into a mainstream image that clashed with his free-spirited nature. Seeking creative freedom, he returned to Texas in the early 1970s and became a pioneer of the outlaw country movement, crafting his iconic look with braided hair and bandanas. Throughout the 1970s, Nelson's influence grew exponentially with landmark albums such as Shotgun Willie, Phases and Stages, and the game-changing Red-Headed Stranger in 1975. His live performances, marked by sold-out venues and soulful, minimalist shows, resonated deeply with fans and redefined the sound of modern country music. Despite his immense success, Nelson faced personal challenges, including financial struggles, heartbreak, and health issues related to his lifestyle. Yet, he always returned to what he loved most, writing and performing music that spoke to the human experience. His enduring legacy as a songwriter, philanthropist, an advocate for causes like animal rights and environmental protection, continues to inspire and remind us that true strength comes from embracing vulnerability and staying true to oneself.